Hi everyone, this is June 13th. Just wanted to give you a morning update this Saturday morning. We issued a high wind warning for basically southwest Montana, especially the Butte area to Crackerville. I'm going to zoom in. This is showing some winds. You can see that some strong winds over Silverbow County, even maybe up south of Avon. We're expecting, winds of 50 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts late this morning into this afternoon. So it could be kind of dangerous if you're out in the forests. Don't be near the trees when they're whipping around. That could be a hazard. Also, another hazard is between Crackerville or the exit to Anaconda to Butte. That's this east-west section of Interstate 90 where the worst crosswinds could occur. Also, maybe a portion near Homestake Pass. So another issue we have today, get to a different window here. This is a model's depiction of how thunderstorms will evolve over northwest Montana. These are pretty intense thunderstorms according to this model. Our confidence is about average on if this is really going to happen. This model sometimes can overdo thunderstorm activity, but we just wanted to show you what we're seeing. And some of the latest runs are showing these really strong thunderstorm activity developing near Missoula or north of Missoula early this afternoon. This is right here is over the Mission Valley. And I'll switch to the winds. It's showing potentially winds over 50, 60 mile an hour with these storms. So this could be pretty bad if you are, near trees or you're recreating on Flathead Lake this afternoon in a small craft. Hopefully you'll keep abreast of what's going on with the weather. These storms will be tracking to the north at very quick speeds, maybe 50 mile an hour. So, it's in the Mission Valley 1 hour, and then an hour later, it's already has moved up in the Kalispell area, or Creston or Glacier National Park, and unleashing severe winds and maybe even some large hail. And these storms are forming along the cold front that's going to be moving through today. So after the storms go through, there still will be a pretty good pressure gradient or wind gradient, and that's why I think we'll continue to see advisory criteria winds over Flathead Lake, winds steady 20, maybe some gusts of 30. So still could be an issue late this afternoon into the early evening hours. So anyways, again, we have a high wind warning out for southwest Montana. Winds gusting up to 60. This is actually a fairly rare event for southwest Montana. I looked up the climatology for peak winds for late May into early June, and a lot of the strongest winds were connected with thunderstorms. Today's going to be a scenario where there's not going to be any thunderstorms, and it's going to be more of a what we call synoptic winds, or just winds mixing down to the surface. We've had some wind gusts in the 50s already upstream. Ennis had a gust of 57 miles an hour. We were definitely on the fence on issuing a high wind warning. High wind warning means winds in excess of 50, 60 mile an hour. So just want to let you know. Thanks.